Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a new X-Men figure, and it is
Jean Grey in her X-Factor uniform.
Yes, so this is comic book version.
It is.
Obviously. And you wanted to tell us a little bit about this costume?
Well, yeah, I mean, this is just a throwback to her color scheme from the very first X-Men team when she was actually went by Marvel Girl, and it was more of a kind of a dress looking outfit, but it was the green and yellow, so it's kind of a return to that color scheme for X Factor.
And she does come with an extra set of hands and an extra head sculpt and some pink stuff.
Yes, her telekinetic power.
She comes with it all in the box.
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and turn it around. So it does tell us a little bit about her on the back. You want to read what it says?
Yeah, it says, after her sacrifice to protect the world from Dark Phoenix, a reborn Jean Grey finds her fellow X-Men adrift in an increasingly anti-mutant society, and it's up to her to remind them of their mission.
All right, and yes, you can see that it shows both head sculpts there on the back. So really cool. Let's go ahead and get
Jean Grey
out of this package and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's
Jean Grey
out of her box or package, and so let's go ahead and take a look at what she came with. Well, so you took one of the hands off.
Yeah, so this is sort of opposite of what she has on.
This one is a little more splayed.
Yeah.
The other one is like this, and this one's more like this. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so she has this one, and then she has the other closed fist. So she does come with one set of closed fists, and that was what was on her. Here's her head sculpt without the hood, or what do you call that?
Yeah, cowl, I guess.
Okay. And she's got all the beautiful red hair. Nice red hair sculpt. She does have the mask on, but then you, how did you put that in there? Just
well, that one curl is actually kind of out. It's not molded to it. It sticks out, so you just kind of
wedge it in there.
Tuck it in there, and
there you go.
So that's the only bad thing is I thought it pegged in, but there's no peg on or no hole.
She's all smiling. I like this. This is like supermodel Jean Grey, or hey, have a nice day. Very cool.
So actually, if you want to use that effect on the other head sculpt, you'd have to use like a little bit of ticky tack or something.
Yeah, I just wanted to show her her eyes. They did a great job on her facial sculpt. She's like she's got a very beautiful head sculpt. Very beautiful hair, too, as well. And you won't see it as much in the other one, of course, because it's more covered by the cowl and everything. All right, let's slide that off, and let's compare, because she's, like, all smiling and pretty and have a nice day, and now it's like, what? You ate my donut! She's got the, you ate my donut face. She is very angry. She's very serious, but she's still showing her teeth. She's, like, you know, baring her teeth there.
Yeah.
She does have, they did a lot of, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the detail in her eyes is so tiny, but it's really good. And then there's the green cowl. The hair does stick out the back like that. And kind of shoots around. Kind of looks like it's in motion or there's wind blowing. And she does have the yellow, like a giant X across her bodysuit. And then she does have yellow gloves that come all the way up to there on both sides, and she does have the yellow X on the back. The rest is all green, all the way down to her toes.
That's the only I have to see if I can dig up a picture, but that's the only bad thing about this figure is she should have yellow boots.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure why they went with that, but that's the only thing I can see that's kind of off with it.
All right, you can go ahead and show off her articulation.
All right, so let's take a look. So she's going to have articulation at the base of the head, so she can look from side to side. She can look down. The hair sculpt will kind of prevent her from looking up, but that's the only limitation there. She does have articulation at the shoulders, and it will rotate and extend. She does have, I'm glad to see them including that more in the female characters, but she does have the butterfly shoulders, so she will have forward and backwards motion in addition to the extension. She also has the bicep swivel, the double elbows, and then the dual wrists. So the wrist will rotate and pivot to give you increased motion in the wrists. In the torso, she has 2 points. She has the ab crunch lower down, so that will allow her to rear back or crunch forward, and then the mid torso articulation, which will allow her, it'll give her allow her to go from side to side, twisting, and then, of course, going from side to side. So you should be able to get some great poses with that. She has articulation at the hips, and they will go side to side and front to back. She has the thigh swivel, the double knees, and then the ankles will pivot and roll to help you keep her flat-footed. So very cool. So I like this X-Force Jean Grey, and glad to add her to our Marvel Legends collection.
Alright, so there's one last look at
Jean Grey from X Factor.
Thanks so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.